You might recall one of the things that the Democrats said many times when this bullshit bill they were trying to get passed that they claimed was bipartisan. They said it would have solved the problem. This was during Biden. It would have solved the immigration problem. It would have solved the border problem. Now, of course, this was a blatant lie. This bill would have allowed millions of illegals to flood into the country. And Trump was against it, and ultimately the bill was thwarted. And one of the things that they would argue consistently is, oh, we need more judges. We need more judges because there's a backlog with asylum claims. Well, you know what's fascinating? Donald Trump apparently agrees with them that we do need more judges. And so now he's going to provide them with 600 judges to go through the backlog. And you will not be surprised if you've been observing commie behavior over any reasonable period of time. Suddenly, they're not happy with that. Now they don't want the judges. Now, of course, they say everything Trump does is illegal, which is hilarious. Now, all of a sudden, they don't want the judges because at the end of the day, they didn't really want judges. They wanted political actors that would rubber stamp every unvetted illegal to come into the country, and so they can continue to bring their hordes of soldiers in. And fortunately, that's been stopped, and now Trump is attempting to clean up a massive mess of, I don't even know, 30 to 70 million illegals that have to be deported. An insane task. So this is one step in the right direction to clear the backlog and make sure that only legitimate asylum claims are approved and all the illegitimate ones, which is the vast majority of the ones, are denied and the people are rightly deported. And so it's pretty funny. Trump gave leftists what they want, and of course now they're not happy. And not only are they not happy, they're claiming that somehow it's illegal. They also blatantly lie. They claim that Trump is taking any random white supremacist, of course everybody that disagrees with them is a white supremacist, fascist, Nazi, but they're claiming that they are, and Proud Boy, and they're claiming that they're just taking random white supremacist Nazi Proud Boys off the street and making them judges. Again, a blatant lie, completely made up, and it's part of the list of hoaxes that Kalinske and the rest of them do. It's alongside the Trump or Elon Musk or Republicans, depending on who the target of the video is, cut Meals on Wheels, cut childhood cancer research, kick 17 million people off of Medicaid, just total bullshit. And so that's one of the new hoaxes, and it's hilarious. I enjoy watching these people react to Trump. I think it's hilarious that you have Trump, who is a moderate, not a monster. They deserve a monster, but they have a moderate. So you have a moderate Democrat. Basically, he's like a 90s Democrat doing normal border enforcement. And these lunatics, some of them at least, they think they're in a fascist dictatorship, which is incredibly retarded because in a fascist dictatorship, there's no way you would be able to have your bullshit show where you're constantly lying about the dictator. He would throw you in jail in 2 seconds. But these people, they have actually believe their own propaganda to such a degree that some of them are truly believing we're in a fascist dictatorship. And that's hilarious, and that's they deserve that. And I hope they lay awake at night. It's pretty funny. So anyway, I'm enjoying this second Trump term so far, and especially watching the lunatics react to him. And we got 3.5 years left, hopefully, fingers crossed. And, the other thing is they were pretending that Trump was dead, and that was all ridiculous. And I don't know what they think is going to happen if, let's say that happens. You're going to get J.D. Vance. It's possible that J.D. Vance is going to be worse than Trump. And it's possible he won't be, but it's definitely possible he's going to be worse than Trump, or at least the same. So I don't know what you think is going to happen. What do you think, he's going to stop deporting illegals? There's no way the only way there would even be a chance of him doing that is if most of the country didn't want the illegals deported. Now, they lie a lot and claim that the whole country is for letting in the hordes. That's a blatant lie. Mass deportation of all illegals is still polling well. And so a politician, especially a Republican politician, is not going to do anything that puts his ability to win an election in jeopardy by going against the will of the people, at least in regards like this is an issue that people are very passionate about. They're done with the illegals and they want them all rightfully deported. And so there's like a 0% chance that that Vance would all of a sudden stop deporting illegals. There's just no way that's happening. So, be careful what you wish for, lunatic commies. But anyway, we'll see. Join us tonight for the Hard News Network live stream. That is 9:15 p.m. Eastern on Rumble. That's rumble.com/user/Hard News Network, and I'll see you there.